Right there's where you get your number, that red one, I think.
How we doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good.
Oof. Mildewy. Looks cool. I got speakers in the... Oh man, you talking about baseball stuff. Ooh. He liked his music. Speakers on the wall. Nope, sorry. Yeah, majority of stuff's outside. Everything's outside. Wow. I take pictures, guys. I can look at it later. Excuse me.
In Barney 5 mode. Of course you did. Gilbert. Of course you did Gilbert. Yeah, I'm sorry. New York area.
Okay.
Where all the ships come in and go to 10 different piers to get unloaded. You see, container ships that we see. That was the last one I seen you is cut that tree. No one took on him. That tree was where he's put down. I haven't seen him since then. But I had to have it. Because it's been nice and cool there. They got it. And I told him
It takes 36 minutes.
oh wait, where is it? I thought that was,
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, she, her mom passed away and she inherited the house down in story. And that's all she does.
So from this box here, I'll go down so you guys can see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes. I put 4 back. Oh, I'm sorry, I put 5 back. I paid $2 for. It helps out the garage sale. I didn't need this. Actually put me over the edge. A lot of these are just some videotapes. There was one that are VCR tapes. There's one that was the Big Bang. I'm not sure where that's at. My son probably put it somewhere. But that's some VHS tapes. Here's some old, I do pretty decent for some old Christmas houses. I don't think they're anything special. There's more VHSs, I'm sorry, yeah, VHSs and DVDs in there. It looks like there could be some made up ones. Again, some DVDs. There's a Reds hat, a fabric shaver, but I'm pretty sure that's all DVDs. There's some Big Bang Theory right there. Some of these I may sell on the internet, on eBay, but most of it's going to go in my yard sale. These were, I remember these in school. They just told player stats. There's 3 binders of those, a bunch of MASH. This was a lot for my mom. It's just some old electronic games. I don't think there's anything special here. Oh, there's a baseball bat one. That's pretty cool. It's got some radios in here, some computer speakers. I didn't actually look this up. I'll show you what I bought. I separated it. This may sell. Old radios do really good on eBay for me. There's a printer cable, some headphones, a light, and that one. Some more VHS, some more DVDs, VHSs, I'm sorry. Some little pocket radios, which I'll probably get, well, that's in a box. I may get 15, 20 out of that one. That's a Wawa, not sure of that. Here's some Christmas decorations. This one's an old one. It's a doorbell ringer. There's some old ornaments in there, it looks like. This box I paid 12 bucks for. The guy didn't want it. He was bidding on a different one, but I wanted it just for these. So there's some Bengal cups in there, some Green Bay, some Reds. Oh, some more Green Bay cups. I didn't realize how many this had. You know what? Let's take a dive into it with me and you, because I'll be honest, I didn't look at it. I carried it out, which I'm telling you is very, very heavy. Placeholders. He was I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of weird. He was a Green Bay Packers fan. a Cincinnati Reds fan, a Bengals fan, and just a fan all around. There's a Pete Rose cup, some Green Bay cups, Notre Dame cups. You'll see I was looking at baseball cards. They went way more than they should have. I actually had a guy tell me, he's like, I looked at some of this up, and he's like, I kind of screwed up my bid. He's like, I thought it was worth more. It was a bobblehead. I bid him up to $60, and I just wanted this Griffey, but I thought the bobblehead would be worth it. And he said the bobblehead was only 40, and Griffey was 10. So I don't know. Not sure what I paid with these. These were bulked up in a lot. This is just a wooden clock. This is a baby Elvis or something. I don't know. There is an Elvis. These were in one of my box lots. Not sure what these are. I guess to make a 3D of Synergy Field or Riverfront Stadium. That is no longer around. This is where it comes tricky. I don't know what my mom paid for this. I priced this out before we went. Let's see if we can play it. Nope. And sold comp was $40 for that. This is some kind of train set. I'm not sure what she bought here. This, and there was 2 other boxes that came with this, but I know I paid $35 for this. Again, some more Green Bay Packers stuff, which will probably go on eBay because nobody here is a Green Bay fan that I know of. There's an Indians clock. The old Red Stockings picture. I thought these were cool. So these are some records. I have some that are different than these, and I got them for $100 on there. It's like 8 of them. And then there's some Play It Pro ones. I don't think there's anybody good in those. There's a Bengals something in here, I think. It sure is Carson Palmer, that's right. Oh, I think. Oh, this is it. So, I hid it, but I didn't hide it, if that makes sense. I don't know if this is a actual... So what I did was I was looking at everything, and then I put this stuff on top. That's kind of bad, but I'll be honest, the reason I did it is because the sun was shining right on it, and I didn't want it to mess it up, turn it yellow. But it says Gordie Howe, and then it says it's authenticated here. I don't know if this is real. I will probably send it off to see if it is real autograph. If so, I did see that he was selling between 100 and 150. But what I wanted, which if I didn't get money out of this, it would be overpaying, but was there's a Cincinnati Reds tree topper, some balls. There's a bunch of Griffies though. I don't have any of the Griffies in the starting lineups. That's Joe Morgan. I don't know who that, Larkin, and then it was Griffey here. At the time, they weren't tangled. Somehow, somebody must have looked at it. And then it came with this box too. Not sure what's all this. This could be an Ashton Drake doll. There is some value in Ashton Drake, but I don't know if that one is. And I paid $5 for this. I'll probably sell it for 10 at the yard sale. Because I think I actually have that. That was another thing too. My mom bid on I told her there was some red stuff in the house because they split off. She bought me this old chair that it was red, and they put Cincinnati Reds sticker on it. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So this came in that box lot with the red stuff. It's just some books of NASCAR. Then there's some baseball. There's the Tigers Park. There's some NASCAR cars. A NASCAR book. So those came in it. This is all from that storage auction. I priced a bunch of these out. These games, he had a ton of games. And he had a ton of the baseball games. But I can't tell you what she paid for these again because she didn't tell me. and I don't want to go through all the sheets, but I mean, there were some that were 100 and 150 bucks. You got the race trap, you got the All-Star Tutor basketball, the championship baseball I was going to look up, I didn't. The All-American football. There's a Tutor action baseball. Let's see here. What's the other ones? A complete against the world's greatest athletes, quarterback, the top pros team. I thought this was cool. I paid 10 bucks for this Dale Jr. Race car. This was in that Cincinnati Reds lot with Ken Griffey. The ornaments. This is heavy. Let's see what's in here. Bear with me, guys. There's a baseball in here. A Cons Red baseball. That's funny. A NFL cup. I paid $5 for this and this. This works. It is the top's here in one of the boxes. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure really what this does. I don't see any. I think it's just a decoration. That came with a lot that she had of those. So I don't know. I argue with her because I was like, this is not Precious Moments. It is. It's a Disney Precious Moments. My mom, after being dropped off, called me and said, I think we scored a deal. And again, I don't know what she paid for this or this one. We looked this up. One that has a broke figure. Now this is dusty because I guess it was sitting in their house. I'll have to clean it up. Sold for $400. As long as this works, which I can't test it because there is no... Oh, it's battery. So I guess I'm getting batteries. Okay. I will test it, but if it works, $400+. I paid $5 for both of these Pyrexes. I don't know anything about that. Let me look and see, because that was the first item I bid. I think, actually, I know how much I paid for that. I paid $10 for this mechanical train. And it's complete. I think there's going to be more money in that. And it's a Sears and Roebuck one. Those games came with it. Oh, there's the Big Bang. So this is the whole set of Big Bang. I mean, I would think that this is probably $20 at least. I got 30 in these video games with the box. There's Madden 94, NHL 96, Super Base is loaded too. Olympic Summer Games, Olympic Games, or Winter Games, NBA 95, and then NBA All-Star Challenge. So hopefully I got some money in those. I paid $40 for this Batman only because sold comps were between 100 plus. He is here, but he's not in the greatest shape. I don't know if maybe I could have possibly broke him, but he's broke. He was supposed to go right here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to glue him. I thought this was a good deal. $5 for this. Nobody wanted it. Definitely know I can get more than $5 for this one. This was in that box lot of red stuff as well. These are, I didn't realize, but Fleer made, I think it's Fleer. Or is it Leaf? I know I saw it somewhere on here. It said, oh, Fleer Tradition, I'm assuming, made a kite. And it's from Kmart, which I don't know if you know how long ago they were out, but you got Piazza and Maddox. And then there's two of these Reds pillows, and then a Green Bay Packers. Paid $20 for this. No, 30, and it came with another one. I don't know if Mom said she got that for $30 with this one, but that's somehow it was either that, $30 for the two of those, or it was $35 for this one, the Seagram's one, and or 30 for this and 35 for those two. Whatever it was, that's what she paid. So one was 35 and then two were 30, or vice versa. So we got those. This was part of that $2 lot. That is why I quickly bid on it. I've never seen these little cups of Bengals. So I paid $2. I'm not sure what else is in there. This is an old Pepsi can. There's not many sports in here. I didn't see. Oh, there's some RC Cola. Sorry, I'm just looking at it with you guys. There's George Foster. So I've been going to flea markets or flea markets or peddler malls. I don't know if you guys have those around there, and that's what I've been picking up is these. Trying to get the reds, but they want like $10, $15 on them. There's Ken Griffey. That was Terry Bradshaw. But these are all reds ones. Here's the Pete Rose chocolate mocha. I bet you these sell really good now since he passed. Like I said, you're looking at it along with me because I didn't look at them. I just quickly picked them up. Nobody wanted them, which was so funny. Actually, I lied to you. I told you I picked it up for $2. I picked it up for $3. He started at $2. The guy wanted them, and he said, no, let me have them at $3. So I got them at $3. It looks like there's probably that's all. Let's see, there's another RC one here. Lou Brock. And they're in like really good condition. This one I got for 10. There's no reds in here that I saw. Well, the Brenneman. There's Roger, there's Favre, there's Rodriguez, another Favre, McGuire, and then it's Sammy Sosa. This is where it's gonna come fun. So I paid $35 for these, and I'll show you why. So we had the newspaper stand was called, this was in that box I'll get to later, but this was called the Cincinnati Enquirer. Same with this one too. That was in that box. But these were in the paper machines, the newspaper. So you had this one, and I want to laminate these so that I can keep them in nice shape. But here's another one. There's Pete Rose. You just don't see these, and that's the thing. That's why I got these. You just don't see these. There's another Ken Anderson. And then these are just hodgepodge. No, this is not autographed. It wouldn't be in there. I think there's probably some value in these. Like this is the Indians, because you know obviously we had the Cincinnati Enquirer. I'm sure they had the Beacon Journal. Here's another Indians. You know, here's another stripe one for the Enquirer. I don't know nothing about that. If there's any money in that one. Complete coverage. That's all this says. There's nothing on this side. Full court press, spring training reports, another Johnny Bench, the Enquirer. Oh, and it tells you what's bad. Take the shit. And then Pete, you get a full-fledged view of that. I paid $30 for this. This came with something else. That's a bobblehead of the old man from the Christmas Story, and 2 Ken Griffey Jr. bobbleheads. This was a good buy. I paid $40 for this. I priced each one of these out. Well, I didn't price McGuire, but I did price Jackie Robinson and Nolan Ryan. Sold comps. Sold comps were 55 for him and 60 for him. So whatever I get off this one is all money to be made. Snoopy was in a box lot too. I did price this out $45 sold comp. I'm not sure what this came in, but I'll tell you how old it is, which is so weird because you see how white it is. But I don't know if you guys remember the phone company MCI. I would say they are not around since, oh, you guys are going to beat me up on this. I'm assuming, just guessing, they haven't been around in the early 90s. That's the last time I've seen them. So let's go with, oh, this was in the box lot of Get out of here, fly. The games that my mom got. I mean, that shows you that's my hand, how big the pillow is. I washed this one. Still got tags on it. This fan came in it, which is cool. It's a cool little Reds fan, but I'm going to try to, hopefully the batteries aren't corroded in it. I picked this up along with this box that you're looking at. There was none on eBay. I'm going to keep this. Bengals and all the other teams were going for used about 45 to 50 bucks. So I did pay 35 for this, a whole lot. There's a Sammy Sosa bobblehead in there. Man, it's just a lot of dust. He threw this in there, the Horseman. And my wife said these were empty, and I don't disagree, but oh, it's Joe Nuxall. Okay, so yeah, right here. So that'll go in there. It's like a ticking time bomb. I hear something, an alarm going off. I mean, I'm sorry, I hear the clock going somewhere. But it has that. There's these posters, and they gave me a box of cookies. Man, I'm like, oh my God. There's cookies in there. No, I will not eat them. Vintage baseball card calendar from 2023. There is a bunch of prints. Let's see who this is. That's O.J. Simpson. I mean, these are old. Oh, no way. Look, it's the He-Man. I mean, I'm going to do good on this. I mean, there is just looking at a couple of these posters. Jesus. Somebody made that one. Guys, I did not go through this. So I just forewarn you, I did not go through this. That's a Cal Ripken poster. Brand new. I'll list that probably. I'm not going to go through all these with you guys. I can't set the phone down and look at them with you. I am looking for, I'll tell you, this Bengals poster, and that is not it. But it's from the Super Bowl of '88. And I've only seen a couple of them. And one at the flea market, and the lady wanted, and I should have bought it, 40 bucks, because I thought I could get it cheaper on eBay, and I cannot. There's a kite. Sammy Sosa. There's a White Sox banner. We are Miami University. That's the college here. Now I gotta put all this stuff back in here because some of the stuff I need to show you is in here. Another reason I paid a lot is because this, like I was telling you in the store, I want to say they're like 50 or 60 bucks. On eBay, they're about 40 bucks. This one I paid, I think I paid 35 for it. If not, it was 40. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of a clock. But there's Griffey in here. He put a Brett Favre. Needs some new batteries, but he is working. There's a Reds baseball game. Oh, the chickens are in here. Listen. You see them? We got chickens. Come on, you gotta get out. You can go with me. We're gonna get them out. Come on, go. They saw the door open. Come on. This is our good one. She likes to let us pet her. All right, back to the show. So let's see what we got here. Oh, so Griffey was in here. That was another reason that I picked it up. I try to get him if he's in and not in the plastics, but it's one of these Griffey, and I don't have him. Most of these probably go to my son. He was born before any of these guys even played, which is comical, but he still wants them. I know Griffey's in here. I just have a feeling she might put it. I wasn't able to watch a lot of my stuff, and some of these, I say idiots, but some of these people were moving stuff around and doing stuff, and you know, he's not in here. Well, again, I saw him. So at one time he was in here. and he's still there. His hat is in here somewhere. So that's how much I paid for that one. The last item, nope, I got 2 more items. I got 3 items. Come on. I paid $35 for these pennants. Mostly because there's an old Bengal one with a hole punched through it. These say Grand Lake, Ohio. The Air Force Museum, old one. Mark McGuire, somebody wanted $4 for it. Here's their Ken Griffey Jr. in the Reds. Here's an old Reds one that somebody colored. The Detroit Red Wings, 97. Here's the Bengals when they won the championship, the 88 AFC. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, I just don't remember. I think we beat the Chargers, but now I'm thinking it was the Oilers. I'll have to look it up, because now I'm drawing a blank for whatever reason. Oh, come on. Not sure who that is. That's from the 50s. Here's another one. This is from 82. Here's a Miami University one. And a Canada one. Paid $5 for this one. God, I think there's got to be more money than $5. But it's got the Green Bay and the Patriots. My mom paid $5 for this Elk Mountain Amber Ale sign. I don't know how much of this is real, how much is fake. I mean, I'm going to tell you, this looks real, this paper. It says 1923, but you know, people make stuff look old. So I can't tell you if that is old or new, but I thought it was really cool to get that. Finally, you're gonna laugh at me. I paid $5 for this. So you watched Vampire Diaries. That's Elena. It's a cardboard cutout of her. I think there's more than $5 to be made there, but that's that. So that's all my stuff. Like I said, $800 and I think it was $11 we spent. I think just on this alone, we're definitely gonna get half our money back. I'll have to go through a lot of this stuff. Like what I'm saying, so right now it's, my videos come out late, so it's the 3rd of August. Our yard sale's the 15th, and this will just tell you, I mean, I'm not even, I just got so much stuff to go through. All these bins to get ready, so I did it within a 2-week period because I was like, oh man, it's gonna take too long. So yeah, so there you go. I want to let you guys know I did cut the video off early. I thought we were done, and there was a whole side of the building to the left, I'm sorry, to the right, depending on how you looked at it, that I missed out on. Oh shoot, you didn't see this one either. So you didn't see that. This one I paid $5 for. There's some of the McDonald's Bengals. I know that, and then they got those. There's really nothing in here. Some yearbooks, but anyways, so yeah, so we'll do pretty good. Thanks for watching the videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of things you guys are going to tell me in this video. I'm just very hot and I can't think straight. It was outside, and the day before we were outside at the Bengals game practice and got a bunch of autographs, so I am exhausted. The heat's got me. So till the next one, thanks guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe please, it helps out. And talk to you guys next one.